Welcome back to Art Wars Season 2. Today is the quarterfinal and it's also episode 8, so make sure you go check all the other episodes before watching this one. We are down to the final 4 after last week's double elimination. Now, as you've probably seen on the title and the thumbnail, this week is a bit of a sad week, as about a month ago now, a month and a bit I think it is by the time you're watching this, we sadly have lost my nan. She passed away, and Gavin, my father, as you saw last season, was a judge, and we're doing it again. And originally he was going to do this whole challenge about creating animals into characters, but instead we have decided to put a picture of my dad and nan from 40 odd years ago up to the artist and gone, recreate this. So let's get on to the main challenge, and then you can have a lovely look at Gavin once again. But today's episode is quite emotional, so if you're not good with that, click off and it's completely fine. But yeah, so this week has been very tough, but now it's time for the main challenge. So this week's main challenge, as I've already said, the artists were commissioned by my dad to draw this picture on screen now of my dad and nan from his 18th birthday party, I'm pretty sure. And my dad wanted the full background, just everything to be basically identical. And that's basically what they were told to do. And this week baffled me, as I thought everyone would do incredible, but there was one or two that was just a bit lackluster, I would say. So it's time for you to see the artwork. Now I'm going to hand over to future James and my dad to talk a bit about each one. Welcome back to Art Wars episode 8, and right now we're here with my father.
Hi!
And we're going to talk a bit about his judging and what he thinks of each drawing. Then we'll get right to the rankings and then the elimination. So, we're starting off with Raindrops drawing. So let's just start with what you think.
Right, Raindrops drawing, I do like. I think it's good, I like it. But, because I know the original picture,
you know who they are.
I know who that. I know, I can see me, I can get that. But Mum, no. That looks like my girlfriend. We look like the same age there, I'm afraid.
It's really weird to say.
Yeah, it is. I like the detail, I like the necklace, the earrings, I like the shading. Picture.
As a drawing,
it's good. It's good, I like it. But it's not what I was after with the picture we submitted to be commissioned, if you like, hey? I barked this one, remind me what I marked this one?
You gave this a 6.
A 6, yeah. And
would you change your mind now? Have a bit of thought about it?
Yeah, I think 6 might... Well, the only reason I give a 6 is because of the drawing of my mum.
Yeah.
It's not my mum. She's got the same sort of dress on and the same necklace, but no, it's not my mum. I think 6 might be a bit harsh, I guess, because it is good. It's a good quality picture. I do like it, but it's not quite right.
Next up, we have Alex, which it was a choice that failed miserably. It's awful.
Yeah, it's not my favourite. I appreciate the picture. It's well done. It's well done, but it's not.
Not in the context of the challenge.
No, not at all. Not at all.
There's too much colour going on. There's just too much going on.
Well, yeah, maybe. But when you look at the picture we submitted to be drawn in your own style, I get this is your style, Alex. I get your style, but it's not the picture. I wouldn't recognise that woman there. It's not my mum.
Not a clue.
No, not at all.
And I think that the colours are off in the hair, especially.
It doesn't quite work as a picture, does it?
And it doesn't look like you either. which is I think the
Oh yeah,
easiest.
no,
moment.
definitely not, man. No, definitely. Not.
Overall, it's a letdown. I think after last week's.
Yeah. Last week's was good. Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
Next up, we have Kalina.
Kalina. Oh, Kalina. This is good. We like this a lot. I marked it an 8, if I'm
Yes.
yeah. And the reason I've marked it an 8 is because it is so good. I'm a bit nervous that it's.
It doesn't capture your style, which really was the challenge as well. It captures the whole entire element of the photo.
Yeah, it does. James, thank you for that, son. My review.
Yeah, but you're the one freezing up, not me.
It's something's not quite right. It's too good. It's too good. But it is good. I really like it, and I think it's brilliant. Especially, that's one of my favourite photos, and especially with what's happening.
Was I right
recently.
thinking it was from your 18th birthday?
18th, yeah, or 21st.
Last but not least, we have
Yeah.
Tea Doodles.
Tea Doodles. Tea Doodles, I appreciate your art, but it's a little bit bland, a little bit dull. It's not happy and uplifting like the photograph is, really. The colours just not right.
But then bear in mind, this is the only one done traditionally.
Yeah, I keep saying to James that he needs to do a separate competition, traditional art only, digital art only, because I prefer original
This isn't
art.
going in the episode.
Why not?
Because it's my show.
Well, but I'm allowed my opinion, and you know, if it was just digital art, just traditional art, I think it's very good, and I do think it's very good. So please don't, it's good.
It is great.
Isn't it?
The background.
Yeah, I love it. It's so faded, but you can see still what's going on.
Yeah.
The contrast there is brilliant. The depth of field, if you like,
Yes.
is spot on.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just not.
It's just too dull.
It's so different. This is my.
Yeah.
Right, James, please leave this in the film, okay? Because this is my problem I have.
One sec. Let me just. Okay, there we go.
So, James, please leave this in the film, in the edit, in the final edit, because this is the problem I have with traditional art versus digital art. Being an old fuddy-duddy, 50-year-old man, traditional art, to me, would appear harder to do, require perhaps more skill in a different sector, if you like, as against the digital art, because I don't know, digital art, can you just copy and paste? I don't understand digital art, maybe that's why. I don't know.
Thank you so much for watching this judging section. If you want to see good old Big Gav, make sure to like, and might be back for season 3, maybe with a different topic. Or maybe the one he was originally going to do, which was, I mentioned earlier.
We need to do a more happier one, don't we?
Yes.
Okay. And
Okay, time for the ratings.
Okay. No way.
In first place is Kalina with their 4th win of the season. In second place, just missing out on the bottom 2, is Raindrop. That sadly does mean the 2 artists up for this week's vote is T and Alex. It is time for the vote between T and Alex. The first vote, T. Second vote, Alex. Third vote, T. The last vote, Alex. Between the 4 artists in the competition, it became a tie to 2-2. So, we asked the judging circle to vote. And the artist with the most votes overall, T. T, I'm so sorry to see you go home. You were so close to the semi-finals, having a chance at earning your spot in the final, but it just wasn't your time. We loved having you on the show, and my dad is so thankful for your drawing and everyone's drawing this episode, as we loved it. But you've had an incredible run, in my opinion, on Art Wars, and I would love to see what you could do in the future, because I think you can do some incredible stuff. because I think your skill, especially from week 1 with that dragon, I still remember it and thought it was incredible. So thank you so much for participating in this season of Art Wars. If you have enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe and all that good stuff, because next week is the semi-finals where the artists must redraw one of their first ever drawings. So thank you everyone for watching. If I haven't said it already, think I have though. I don't know. Subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff, because we are so close to 100 subscribers and that would mean so much. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.